that, without change, nothing changes. And sometimes you have to, reevaluate the direction you're going. I think that's why every January 1st, at the beginning of a new year, so many people sit down and write out their goals or their game plan for the coming year. And I hope each and every one of you on this webinar have already done that, because, if you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? If you don't have a goal, how do you know when you've reached it? And it couldn't be said any easier than the statement down at the bottom. Where will you be financially in 3 years if you continue doing what you're doing today? Well, as far as that goes, where will you be next year if you continue doing the same thing that you've done last year? So, let's make a few changes. Let's add a little of this, a little of that, and let's help you take your income to the next level. And we're going to show you in this webinar today that we've got a very, 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 very simple approach to changing your income. And you don't have to really make a lot of major changes. Just accept the small successes that are going to come your way. And then when you accept that success, let's go to the next one. Just a step-by-step approach. I think you're going to like the way that we've approached, our goals here, and you're going to see that it fits. It doesn't matter if you're a superstar or if this is the first time that you've ever taken a look at an opportunity like this. So, take a look at this slide here. Without a goal, how can you accomplish a goal? It's a little bit of what we said a second ago, and what are your goals? Most of you, I'm hoping, have already, written down your goals. Maybe you need a new car. Maybe you just want to pay off your home. Or maybe you're really looking for a vacation of a lifetime. Take your families on a vacation and just sit back and be able to spend whatever amount of money that you would like to on your family for a change. There's so many other goals that people, would like to accomplish, but let's start with each and every one of you really knowing that this year you can accomplish all your goals, and it all starts with a very simple approach, and we've got the game plan for you to take you there. Let's go to the next page, and you're going to see a little bit about, what we have. We're a very diversified company. We've, you already know that. We're going into our 6th year. You've got an opportunity here to earn 6 paychecks each and every month. 2 monthly paychecks, one on the 15th, one on the 30th, and we've got weekly paychecks. If you're looking for a way to increase the amount of income that you earn each and every month, let me encourage you to hop in here and really take some notes and get serious about this opportunity. We've got the best opportunity in the marketplace today, I guarantee you. So compare us to anything out there, and you're going to come back and say the very same thing, that this is the best. And for all the new people on this webinar, I want you to know we are the best opportunity out there. When you look at the amount of money that it takes to get started with us, very, very small. All you got to do is mix a little bit of effort, a little bit of time, and things start falling your way. For those that have absolutely zero money to work with, we're going to show you how you can get started by using the bank's money. We've got a promotion that we use, and it helps people generate some money, enough money to team up with us, and we'll go over that in just another second or two. Products, our product's going to save you money, anything from ink to car parts and anything in between. And you're going to see that you can literally save money from groceries to maybe you just need a ticket to a ball game. We've got an excellent company that provides their link that will give you just that, just a taste of that. One of our members needed 4 tickets to the New York Yankees. The tickets were $90 a ticket, and he was able to get them through us for $6 a piece. So $24, paid a few dollars extra to have the tickets mailed to him, and that's a heck of a savings, and we've got so many savings like that. We've got a step-by-step game plan, and I can't wait to get to that part of it, because I think this very simple approach to building a business, is so doggone doable that it doesn't matter, what your background is, you can accomplish these steps. So now before we change slides and show you the best way to get started with us, take a look at the top. Diversification is one of the keys to success in challenging times. If you're a business owner, you know what I'm talking about. To diversify your amount of money coming in, add this to the things you do, add that, and multiple streams of income is a good thing. And we know that every wise businessman or businesswoman is very interested in increasing and diversifying his or her income. That's just a fact. And each and every one of you on this webinar today, I know you're a true entrepreneur. If you weren't, you wouldn't be on this webinar. We're going to show you how to take your income to the next level. So let's get started. The way that we started over 5 years ago is with a 5x5 matrix. Now, this 5x5 matrix is very simple and very affordable. It's $5 a month, so the cost of a Subway sandwich, right? Now, look at the numbers in a 5x5. You know them by heart, I guarantee you. 5 on level 1, then 25, multiples of 5, 5 levels deep, 5, 25, 125, 625, 3,000, 125. Now, I'm going to ask you to just forget about level 5. Even though this is a 5x5, and we're going to show you how to fill it up using profits and nothing out of your pocket other than the initial product cost, let's zero in on 4 levels, okay? Now, over to the right on the screen, you've got a 4x4 matrix. Now, when we implemented the 4x4, that's the glue that made everything stick. So that's 4 levels, obviously. Now, with the 4 levels in the 5x5, that's a total of 780 people. 4 levels in a 4x4 is a total of 340 people. And, you've already figured out already when we accomplish this, there's going to be massive spillover in the 4x4, and that's a good thing. Now, we're going to build your foundation. That's levels 1 and 2. So that's 2 levels in the 5x5, 2 levels in the 4x4. And then we're going to zero in on 4 levels. And then I'll show you what we're going to do with the 5th level in just a second. All right, now 2 levels in the 5x5, 2 levels in the 4x4 once again. What is a 2x2? It's levels 1 and 2, right? 2 levels in a 2x2. We're going to show you how this 2x2 fits in, and it's going to create weekly paychecks so much faster. And, when it only takes 6 people, top to bottom, 2 on level 1 and 4 on 2, to complete a cycle, that's pretty doggone quick. Now, let me go ahead and plant a seed here. All right, we're going to zero in on building your foundation. That's 5 and 25. So those 30 people are the same 30 people in the 4x4. So as they flow into the 2x2, and it only takes 6, you're going to cycle 5 times. See, and that's going to create more weekly money for you. And this is just a terrific combination. 3 product packages wrapped around 3 compensation plans, 2 monthly paychecks, 4 weekly paychecks is very hard to beat. So let's go to the next page, and we're going to show you a few products, and then we're going to show you some money. I know each and every one of you want to see the money, but, we think that we've got some excellent products. So we've got no lotions or potions. We're not going to fill up your garage with a bunch of stuff you don't need. And with that in mind, let's go ahead and go to our product page. The products that we've got are just about anything that you can think of to purchase on a weekly, monthly, or yearly basis. We've got little items and big items, and once again, anything in between. So with that in mind, let's start with the grocery coupons. If you take a look at the grocery coupons, everybody's got to purchase groceries at some point, right? Whether it's weekly or bi-weekly or monthly or whatever. This is one of our members that sent us a grocery receipt of what she did. I've still got it. It's in my briefcase. And her grocery bill total was $126.22. She paid $59.40. She saved $66.73, right? That's a 52% savings. What would this do for you if you knew walking into the grocery store that you're going to save an average of 50%. That's pretty doggone good. If you're going to spend $100 and save 50, you know you've got a winner on your hands. Now, we both know that you can go to the Sunday paper and pick out grocery coupons. What we have is you can actually make out your grocery list, go to our back office, and match the coupons with your grocery list. So, you know, that saves you, you know, a lot of time right there. You know, so our grocery coupons, excellent part of this first package, because we can show you how to save more money than the cost to team up with us. The pharmacy card, excellent part of our package is simply because it's going to save you money on your prescription medicine. A lot of times, and we've got testimonies to show that you can save more money with our card than you can with your health insurance card. FTS Coupons is basically an online coupon book where you can localize, you know, our opportunity no matter where you are. If you're in Australia, if you're here in the United States, you know, you can still call on these merchants and, you know, once again, localize it so that when you talk to these merchants, they can put whatever they use to advertise, whether it's a billboard or a, you know, a newspaper, yellow pages in the phone book and so forth. They're paying someone to do that. We're going to give them the same ad, that whatever they want, and we're not going to charge them. We're going to waive that amount of money. All right, now let's go to the ebooks. We could have made this whole package complete just by using our ebooks, and the ebooks are designed to keep you between the lines. It's designed to, you know, help you build your business. A lot of good stuff there. We've had a lot of compliments just on our ebooks, so let me encourage you to take a look at what we've got. Now, let's go on down the page a little bit. This is our first upgrade. The package is we call the Freeway Clubhouse. You can look at some of the testimonies there where, you know, I told you about the tickets to the ball game. This one here is a member needed 2 tickets to the St. Louis Cardinals. Instead of paying $90 a ticket, they paid $6 each. Picked them up on the day of the game. It was a sold-out game. You know, so many ways to save money. I'm the dummy that paid $400 for an Amish heater. Now, you can see one of our members said, I saved $200 on an Amish heater. Well, I wish I could say that, but I went to Lowe's, paid $400, and then one of our members sent me an email saying, hey, look what I bought. It was the exact same thing I paid $400. I just didn't take the time to look. And it goes to show you, no matter what you're looking for, big or small, if you take the time to look, odds are you're going to find it and you're going to save some money. Our Platinum Buyers Club, that's our second upgrade, and a lot of big tickets items here. We actually did a takeoff, if you will, on a company that has showrooms in all your major cities from coast to coast in the U.S. And, you know, a lot of home furnishings. You know, they can save you money on carpet, on cabinets, and, you know, things like that. Well, we went a step further. We've got every item they have, basically, and a lot of times we're going to save you a lot more money than anyone else can, no matter who it is. Take a look at the carpet. We get carpet directly from the mill through a good friend, and, you know, we sent carpet from Dalton, Georgia to Los Angeles, California. Saved a couple over $4,000. And, you know, if you look at that, that even included padding and shipping cost. So that was a heck of a savings. You know, we've got so many ways to save money. If you're looking for a new car, we've got it. You can get it just as if you were an employee of the dealer. Then we've got golf carts, and we can build you a putting green in your backyard if that's what, you know, something that's of interest to you. So a lot of big ticket items here, all designed to save you money and save you a lot of it. Let's go to the next page, and we'll touch on a few more products. Now, our 4x4, which we call Recipes for Your Success, and I'll just pause here for a second. It was much easier for us to set up separate websites. We own all these different websites. You could almost create a standalone company with what we have, but the way that we've blended them all together, it makes us unbeatable. It gives you an opportunity to actually accomplish everything that you're seeing in this presentation. When you can, when you can create, once again, the 2 monthly paychecks and the weekly paychecks, this is a very, terrific opportunity to take a look at. So our products in this particular package are how-to and informational and educational videos. They're designed to, help you learn different things on your computer and different things on your on the internet. Now, let's go down to the 2x2. The 2x2, we've got travel cards, discounts at hotels and condos, and hot weeks, and save money on cruises and so forth. We're also adding another benefit package that's going to be able to save you some money, and pretty soon you'll see Rambo and Rocky's virtual flea market added to that particular benefit package to even give you more items to save money with. So, when you're looking for ways to save money, don't think it could be said any better than that first slide that we showed you at the beginning. You do not have to stock your garage with a whole bunch of stuff you just don't need, and we're here to help you save money and at the very same time help you to make money. So let's go to the next page, and I want to show you how to get started with us. We're going into 6 years, right? And so we've looked at a lot of different ways to market this opportunity. In the beginning, all we had was a 5x5 matrix, and $5 a month caught the attention of thousands and thousands of people. But it was meant to be a stepping stone, to take us into 2 upgrades. We still have that in place, but there was always something missing until just recently when we added the 4x4. The 4x4, and the 5x5, they just fit together perfect, because when you're building 2 levels in the 5x5 and at the very same time building 2 levels in the 4x4, not only are you creating spillover, but what else are you doing? Well, 2 things. We're able to get you into profit much faster with the help of the 4x4, but you're creating the start of 2 monthly paychecks. And now what we're going to show you is how to take those profits, because we're going to get you in profit right away. You can take those profits and upgrade, and that way you're not taking money out of your pocket. And when you're earning profit, and you can not only upgrade but take advantage of our 2x2 at the same time, which is a one-time out-of-pocket, and create weekly paychecks over and over, that's hard to beat. Now, see this gold arrow that connects the 5x5 and the 4x4 to the 2x3? Let me give you something to think about, because we're going to show this to you in just a second. A 2x2 has what? 2 on level 1, 4 on level 2. That's a total of 6 people. And then you cycle, you earn your paycheck, but when you're building the foundation and it's creating that pipeline that continuously flows into the 2x2, look what happens. 30 people, all right, levels 1 and 2, 5 and 25. What happens when 30 people flow over into a 2x2? It only takes 6 people to cycle, to earn a paycheck. You've just cycled 5 times. And, we'll show you the money in just a minute. But what happens when 125 more people, being level 3, start to flow through there? Divide that by 6, and you just cycled, what is that, roughly 20 times, 21 times. So do you see where we're going with this? You can literally turn your finances around in a heartbeat by implementing this one little opportunity into whatever it is that you do out there. And when you do, everything that we're about to show you, can come your way. So let's go to the next page. And, we're about to get to the money part. Just want to let you know that, we've got excellent products. We've got some tools that we're going to show you in just a few minutes. And but before we get to all of that, the tools and stuff, we want to show you some money. So let's get started. And, we've got a couple of things that you need to think about first. We're going to focus in on your foundation. and we're going to focus on 4 levels. So as we go through here, you'll see 5 levels in the 5x5, but just kind of, kind of block that out for a second. We're going to sneak up on that number. 5 levels in a 5x5, that 5th level, sure, there's a lot of people there, but when you can sneak up on it and accomplish that, that's what it's all about. Everyone follows everyone into all product packages. See, it's a follow your sponsor. And here's something else that we don't really talk about that much, but everything that you see here, there's no sponsorship requirements. You can hop in here and just be a part of the team if you choose to. We hope that you don't. We hope that once you start saving money and making money with us, you're going to want to share this with anyone and everyone. But there's no qualifications, to earn a paycheck in all 3 of these packages. So let's get started. I want to show you the best way to, to accomplish these steps. This is going to be step number 1 that you're about to see. And, step number 1 is a very doable step. It's just 1 and 2. This is your foundation. And when you fill up the levels 1 and 2, it's only 30 people. So many ways to break it down. To think that you're going to go out and share this with 30 people the first day, there's a lot of people that can do that. But there's a lot of people that can't. So let's just take it 1 person at a time, 1 day at a time. All right? Go share this with 1 person. If it took all day to find that 1 person, you've accomplished something. And then we'll go to the second day for the second person. So in 30 days, you've accomplished your goal, right? We say in 6 weeks or less, but when you've got 5 on level 1 and 25 on 2, you're earning $11.25. Now, that really makes you want to run out the door and tell somebody, right? We both know that it's not a lot of money. It never has been, and it never will be, but it's a stepping stone. It's the foundation to take you to $500,000 a year. Now, follow me here. When we added the 4x4, all right, the same 30 people are in the 4x4. Now, look on the second level in the 4x4. $80. So add the 80 to the 11. Now you're earning $91.25. So you're in profit, but you're really in profit more than that because you've got some spillover here. 10 people ended up on level 3. See, 4 and 16 on levels 1 and 2, and a 4x4 is only 20. Add 10 to that to equal the 30, and now you've got $40 there, 10 times 4. Add the 40 to the 91, and now you're at $131.25. The 4x4, the same amount of people, makes a huge difference when you think about the way that we started over 5 years ago with that being only $11.25. Now, this also is the start of you earning 2 monthly paychecks. So all of this is very, very doable. This is step 1. And to think that you can get started with this for only $45, $15 in the basic, $30 in the 4x4. This is a very doable step. Before I go to step 2, I want you to ask yourself, can you do this? Can I accomplish this in 6 weeks or less? And I'm hoping that you're going to say, yes, I can, because this is a very doable step, and you can do it. Now let's go to step 2. Step 2 is helping levels 1 and 2, those 30 people, do the very same thing. So, you're going to help 1 and 2 build their 1 and 2. What does that do for you? It builds levels 3 and 4 for yourself. Now, this is where you're going to be becoming a little bit of a coach, a little bit of a teacher, and a little bit of a cheerleader. Probably more of a cheerleader than the other 2, because sometimes it just takes a pat on the back. Sometimes it just takes a helping hand to help your team go to the next level. So when levels 1 and 2, with your help, build their 1 and 2, you've got 4 levels in the 5x5, all right? And that's $730 a month. So now you're on your way. This is part of leverage that's hard to beat. Now, at the very same time, you're building 4 levels, right? So you've got 4 levels in the 5x5, and you've just built the same because both the same team is in play in both. So you've got $1,360 on the 4th level in the 4x4. You've got that filled now. 340 people in the 4x4, 780 people in the 5x5, 1 and 2 building their 1 and 2. So you're earning over $2,000 a month. Now, you've got $24,000 a year, and look at the little statement there, in 12 weeks or less. 6 weeks or less, you accomplish levels 1 and 2. Another 6 weeks, you help those guys do the same thing. If you can do it, they can do it, right? So here we are, 4 levels, over $2,000 a month. We've got 2 upgrades in the 5x5. Let's go ahead and take advantage of that because you've got the profit to upgrade over $2,000 a month. Let's go to step 3, and you're going to take a look at this. Up at the top where it says upgrade to gold, and it's $15 extra a month. You know, so add the 15 to the 5, and your monthly membership fee is going to be $20 a month. No big deal, right? You're making $24,000 a year, and you're in profit. Your team's in profit. Now, all of a sudden, that 4th level is $2,770 a month. Now, you've already filled up 4 levels in the 4x4. There's an upgrade coming soon in this one, but for the time being, take a look at this. $1,360 added to the $2,770, 2 paychecks, add them together for the month. You've got over $4,000 a month. So when you accomplish step number 1 in 6 weeks or less, and step number 2 in another 6 weeks, meaning 12 weeks or less, and now in another 12 weeks, you've accomplished step 3 in 4 months or less. You see what I mean? You're at $4,000 a month in 4 months or less. So that's $48,000 a year. This is a very doable step. You upgraded from profits that you're earning and not out of your pocket. So once again, look in the mirror, ask yourself the question, can I do this? And obviously the answer is yes. Steps 1, 2, and 3 are very, very doable. Let's go to step 4. Now, $48,000 plus a year, you definitely got some profit coming your way. So look what happens here. This is our platinum package, and the platinum package, you know, is an extra $55 a month. You've got plenty of profits to upgrade, not hurting your budget at all. You're really adding a ton of income to your budget, wiping out those financial obligations that you wanted to in your goals. And look at those 4 levels, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 625 people on that level, just like before. Total of 780 people. The same team stays together. If you noticed, you didn't build team 1 and then team 2 and then team 3. You're upgrading. They're upgrading. You're at over $10,000 a month. In 10 months or less, over $10,000 a month. And look what's happened, over $120,000 a year. And it all started for $45 and getting into profit by building that foundation. You've got to add the 4th level in the 4x4, which is $1,360, so over $11,000 a month with both of them together. Momentum's kicked in. There's no doubt about it. But we're going to show you on this next page what we were talking about earlier with that 5th level. Now, we didn't forget about it. We're just going to sneak up on it. Have you ever had one of those moments where you feel like you just kind of snuck up on success? You know, it was out there. You knew it was going to happen. Wasn't too sure how it was going to happen, but you had to sneak up on it. Well, the same thing here. Levels 1 and 2, what did they do? They built their 1 and 2, which was 3 and 4 for yourself. Levels 3 and 4, they're going to build their 1 and 2, which is going to accomplish level 5 for you. You're going to have a little bit of momentum, and you're going to have levels 3 and 4 building their foundation. And when that happens, take a look at level 5, over $47,000 a month. You've still got the $1,360. You've got over $500,000 a year. This is doable. And look what you've earned until you took that next step. You had over $120,000 a year on 4 levels, and then levels 3 and 4 did their thing, and next thing you know, you've got $47,000 a month. Now, along the way, you know, being a little bit of a coach, a little bit of a teacher, a little bit, and once again, a whole lot of a cheerleader, because that line of communication is important. You really need to, you know, to help your team stay between the lines, stay focused on their goals, and when that happens, everybody wins. $47,000 a month, which once again is over $500,000 a year. What would that do to the goal sheet that you just thought about at the beginning of this presentation? So this can change everything financially within your budget, I guarantee you. This is what you and your family deserve, and you know, at the end of this presentation, let's make a commitment to go out and do it. Now let's go to the next page. We're going to kind of recap here just a little bit. Doing a presentation like this, as much as you want to add the 2x2 in at the same time, it's kind of hard to do because the screen's just not not big enough. And but let's kind of walk through, and we're going to touch on the 2x2, and you're going to see how all this fits. The 2x2 is just very simple, very doable, but let's go through the steps once again before we get to that. The 5x5 and the 4x4, you can see the two arrows connecting each one. That's $45 to get started. 15 in one, 30 in the other. So $45 is not going to hurt your budget. All right, then we're going to take advantage of the upgrade, and that's the gold and the platinum. We've got an upgrade coming soon, and this is what it'll look like. Instead of $1,360, you'll be able to upgrade from profits that you're earning and have an income of $5,100 a month, which is $60,000 a year. How many 4x4s have you seen, out there in the marketplace where you can earn $60,000 a year and it be part of two other compensation plans? I've never seen one, and that's what makes what we do so special. With only 340 people, right now you can earn $1,360 a month, but as soon as we do this upgrade and you got those guys in place, at the drop of a hat, your income will increase, just in this part of it alone, to over $5,000 a month. So I hope you see the potential here. I would encourage you to print this sheet out so that you can share it with people, and when they take a look at this and talk to you and see how it all fits together, it's so doggone doable that you can't help but become successful. Let's go to the next page. I want to show you the 2x2. And a 2x2 is very simple. They've been around forever. It's just a very easy matrix to fill. It's the most simplest of all the matrices, and that's one reason we like to have this a part of the 5x5 and the 4x4, because we can create some weekly paychecks for you. Now, a lot of companies will require you to fill up all 6 positions before you earn a paycheck. We did that a little bit different. We want you to receive a paycheck as quickly as possible. So whether one of those product packages or 2 or 3 or whatever the number was, when it it lands on that level 2, which is the pay line, you're going to get paid for that. You don't have to fill it all the way up. And I'll go over the numbers with you in a second. Another thing I want you to think about is the placement feature. We put this placement feature in, which makes us a little bit different, where you can, come back and, help your team as you build. No qualifications to earn. We touched on that earlier. So you can be a part of, this compensation plan without sharing it with anybody. And we hope that once you start receiving some checks, and way before that, you're going to be sharing it with anyone and everyone. Let's go to the next page, and we're going to walk you through. There's 4 2x2s, 4 one-time out-of-pocket, product purchases. Here's the first one. It's a $75 package, and there's a $20 admin fee, so it's no big deal. 2 people on level 1, and then 4 on level 2. So let's take a look at those 4. It's going to create a commission of $45 for each one of those, and when you multiply that 45 times 4, you've got a $180 commission. So you've just turned a $75 product package into a commission of $180. And guess what? You've got a re-entry to do it again and again and again. Now, this is not a cycler that's going to automatically take you to the next, to the next, to the next. You have to make that choice yourself. we've got 4 product packages, and you decide if you're ready for one or all 4. Now, $180 commission, you got the re-entry, you're coming back in there again, and you can see the potential here. Another thing before I go to the next package is the fact that if you share this with number 2, and number 2 shared it with 1, you've just earned $45. You see what I mean? You don't have to complete all 6 of those positions before you get your paycheck. If number 2 shared it with 2, you've just earned $90, and it's as simple as that. Let's go to the next package. It's a $180 package, one time once again, and your commissions are this. When you fill up those 4 on level 2, that represents a product purchase for each one of those 4, and now you're going to receive $120 for each one of those. All right, so 120 times 4, what do you get? You get $480, right? So now, $180 commission in the first one, and now $480. You see where we're going with this? You can cycle over and over. Now, here's one thing I meant to tell you on the last screen. Let's kind of visualize that foundation that we were working with. The 30 people, 5 on level 1 and 25 on level 2. So that's 30. And it only takes 6 people here, 2 on level 1, 4 on level 2, so there's 6. Do you see what happens when those people that you've introduced for $45 start flowing into this 2x2? You've just cycled. Let's just use this example here. Those 30 people come into your second product package. You've just cycled 5 times. So what is 5 times 480? See, all that can happen in 1 week. It can happen in 2, whatever. But it happens, and simply because you've taken the time to build a very solid foundation. Let's go to the third package. The third package is a $500 package. It's, once again, a one-time out-of-pocket. Each one of those 4 represent a product purchase, and that's $250 commission for each one of them. 250 times 4, you just earned $1,000. $1,000 over and over and over. We've got another package. It's a $2,500 package. The $2,500 package is icing on the cake. That's where you can earn off of each one $1,500. So 1,500 times 4 is a $6,000 commission, and once again, over and over. So now, what I'd like to do at this point is walk you through the steps. This is very doable. Our 5x5 is very doable. Our 4x4, working those 2 together, will build that foundation and get you into 2 very solid monthly paychecks. And then you add the 2x2, where you can earn weekly paychecks over and over and over and over and over. You've got the best opportunity out there. So let's walk through our goals, our steps, and I want to show you how this can happen. $45 got us started. Now, our first goal is to build that foundation in 6 weeks or less, okay? That's just, some very easy process, levels 1 and 2, total of 30 people, 1 person per day for 30 days. And so however you do it, maybe it's sharing it with 5, and those 5, turn into 25. But this is goal number 1, and you don't have to wait 6 weeks. You can do it in your first week. So, but goal number 1 is very doable. We've accomplished goal number 1. Now let's go to goal number 2. Goal number 2 is another 6 weeks. So in 12 weeks or less, the foundation that you put in place, levels 1 and 2, are going to build their 1 and 2. So now you've got 4 levels built, and that's $2,000 a month. It's $24,000 a year. Now let's go to goal number 3. Goal number 3, you're ready to upgrade. You've got profits. We upgrade to gold. And in 4 months or less, you're now at $4,000 plus each and every month, $48,000 a year. And all of this is just one little success at a time, one little, step at a time. And all of this is so very, 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 very doable. And, I can't wait for somebody to hit that $500,000 mark just so that we can say, hey, We told you so. Let's go to goal number 4. In 10 months or less now, you've now upgraded to platinum, so that 4th level, can produce $10,480 a month. And then you got the $1,360. Look what happens. Over $11,000 a month, well over $120,000 a year on 4 levels, not 5. 4 levels in the 5x5, 780 people. 4 levels in the 4x4, 340 people. These are very achievable goals. Now, once again, we're going to sneak up on that 5th level, and here's what's going to happen. You're going to be able to create over $47,000 a month, and it all starts with $45. And the beauty here, you didn't have to create team number 1 and team number 2 and team number 3. You've got the same team in play, and when that 5th level falls in place, whether momentum took care of it or whether levels 3 and 4 were the major part of it, doesn't matter. That's over $575,000 a year, over $47,000 a month once again. Now, we can't forget about our 2x2. Once you get into profit, and it'll probably happen in your first few weeks, then you're going to see the potential of the 2x2. So knowing that you've got all of this money flowing into, to your game plan is hard to beat. When you've got 4 checks on a weekly basis, and then you got the 2 monthly checks, this is absolutely one of the best, if not the best, opportunity out there today. I do challenge everybody. Everybody on this webinar, you're familiar with compensation plans. You're familiar with whatever company that you've been working with. Compare this with, with anything out there that you've done, and see which one rises to the top. Compare the cost to get started, compare the products, compare how you save money, and compare the compensation plan. You'll see that this comes out on top each and every time. Now, we're not done yet.